what I've learned in life is that, like, sometimes sharing your joy with others can have the exact can have a negative impact on them. Like, for example, like when I bought the last car, I was just happy to show it off to all my friends. Not from a gloating standpoint. Most of my friends, even like the dude in my neighborhood who works at the bodega from like 7 at night till 8 in the morning, who I see every night. You know, he was like, I feel like I got this car. Just saying you have it, I feel like I got it. I'm happy for you. And the majority of my friends feel the same way. They're like, yo, you won for us. Let's go for a ride. Let's go hang out. But then you have, every once in a while, you have a couple of friends who you try to share that with, and you see the look on their face is not necessarily look at them being happy for you.
Right.
It's a different...
I hope he get two flat tires.
Well,
right.
But some people want to see you do good, just not better than them.
Right. And that's also true too. There are some people. You hit it on the head. I don't need to expand on it. There are some people out there who are totally like that. I know some people like that.
Yeah.
They're happy for you to see you doing well. As soon as you're doing a little bit better, it's like, I'm kind of cool on it.
Yeah, the color of the Lambo isn't even that good, you know?
Right. Like somebody who just, instead of like, obviously I know I bought the color I wanted. So why are you commenting on the color? Like, whatever. But anyway, in general, like I noticed that with some people that I knew who I was considered myself tight with, as I have achieved certain milestones in my life in general. You know, because cars are cars, it's a material good. You know, but just life milestones in general. You have some people who are generally happy for you. And then you just notice some people who either have something to say or don't have much to say. You know, that just lets you know who you really need to keep around you. Now, to the depression side of it, like I said, I feel like we've all been there at some point or another. Some people worse than others, obviously. You know, for me personally, I've never tried to do like the cover up thing, like by sharing things that are positive in my life or making my life look great. If I share something that's positive in my life on social media, it's because I'm genuinely happy that it's happening. You know, but I've never done things from a show off. Because like I said, you know, as good as you're doing, there's always somebody who's doing better.
Sure.
But one of the things that I also keep in mind is, as bad as your day may be, or as bad as your current situation may be, there's always somebody who has it worse.
Sure. So you could you could also inspire someone in the same instance too.
Right.
You know, not only.
So I'm selective about what I share when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, but I think for me, it's like knowing you all these years. I don't ever think of you as a show off. I find it fun that you have these gadgets and you do things with them, or you know. To me, it's just fun to see that. But I mean, sometimes me personally, and that's something I want to tackle more. Sometimes I just wake up and I feel depressed, but things make me happy. My kids, or my family, or current things. But
do you know what you
sometimes I don't
actually
even
feel
know
depressed
why.
about?
No, I don't even know why. And I think that's something I'm learning to tackle more.
So when you wake up, what does it actually feel like? You just feel like your life sucks because you have all these things in your life that are great. So like, what is the feeling that you're feeling?
I guess I just feel like I'm getting older. Did I do enough? I messed up a lot. That still bothers me.
But you're still alive and healthy. Pardon me.
I know, and that's
these good empanadas.
Yeah. Our girl Rena made some empaninis or empananis, but the mini ones, so whatever the fuck.
Empaninis.
And Justice getting his
he's getting his empanini
on. But yeah, that's just something that
But the thing is, I mean, all right, fine. You may make up feeling that way sometimes. I've done a lot in my life. I've been very successful in my life. I still feel that way sometimes. Like, have I done enough? Have I left? If it all goes down tomorrow and I'm not here anymore, what is my legacy going to be? I think that's something that we all think about from any walk of life. At some point or another, and especially as we get older and get to our age group. Mm-hmm. The good thing about it is that you're having these thoughts now when you still have plenty of time to do much more. I mean, you brought 2 children into the world, so you obviously have done 2 great things already. You contribute to 2 great things to the world. Outside of that, anything you want to come up as personally, I think it's just a matter of going out and taking the bull by the horns and just doing it.
Yeah.
When it comes to depression, I always feel like you can handle things one of 2 ways. You can wallow in your sorrows and let the world run you, or you can go out and run the world. And by the world, I mean your immediate world. I definitely have had times where I've woken up feeling that way, and I've had to step back and look at everything that I actually have accomplished in my life. You know, but I think as people who are truly creative, a lot of times we feel like we've never done enough.
Right.
Because we always have more ideas.
Yeah.
Like as many great songs as I've produced, as many great songs as I've written, and all the other things that have come along with my career, I haven't run out of ideas.
Right.
You know, I haven't run out of enthusiasm for creating these ideas. So I feel like a lot of times that's why creative people are more prone to falling into depression, because there's always more they want to do. You just have to remember that you still are alive and healthy to do those things.
Yeah.
Don't let the fact that you haven't done these things get you down, because then you're actually kind of like limiting yourself from being able to actually accomplish those things. Like this homegirl of mine called me the other night. She was going through some life stuff, which was affecting her business, and her business stuff was affecting her life stuff. And I'm like, one of these things has to stop affecting you. And obviously we're all human, we have emotions, but understand that like by letting one thing take over your life, you're limiting yourself. Like you're having these personal problems, which is taking away from your motivation to be creative. You taking away from you not being creative is making you less money, because you're not out there creating things that you get paid to do. But now that's affecting your ability to live. It's a cycle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It all goes in full circle. Like, so you're depressed because you can't afford to pay your rent. Why can't you pay your rent? Because you're not putting out enough creative output to generate income. Why are you not doing that? Because you're stressed about something. It's a cycle. It's like the old 80s commercial. I work hard to make a lot of money, to do coke, so I can work hard to make a lot of money, to do coke. And it was just the dude just going through that endless cycle. It's kind of the same thing.
That's crazy. No, I get it, and it's something that I think many people deal with, and we don't speak enough about it. So
A lot of things don't, yeah.
And I think that many people, you know, I know a lot of people who are very wealthy, and you know, they're very lonely or very bored. And I think people look at them like, if I had money, like, you know, I wouldn't feel that way. It's not necessarily true. I tell people like,
No, it's definitely not true.
I tell people like, show me a hot girl, I'll show you a guy that's tired of fucking her.
Yep.
And I think some people don't understand that, but you know, it really is true.
Like, if I had that girl, I would hit that every. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't know what comes with that.
It will come to a certain point where you need something more than that.
Yeah,
you know.
And I think it's definitely true. But you know, listen, anyone who deals with any type of depression out there, man, you know, just make sure you can find someone to talk to. You know,
That's
definitely
get that shit off your
I feel
chest.
like just as people of color in general, like mental health is not something that we discuss. It's like, kind of like taboo.
Mm-hmm.